tucked away in the quiet village of Watton-under-Edge, Gloucestershire, sits an ancient house that defies time. But this is no ordinary medieval building. It has been called one of the most haunted houses in all of Britain. Welcome to the ancient Ram Inn, a place where something still stirs in the shadows, something old, something evil. The ancient Ram Inn was built in 1145, originally constructed to house workers building the nearby St Mary's Church. It later became a priest's residence, but the land beneath the inn has a darker past. Some believe it was once a pagan burial site. Others say it hosted ritual sacrifices long before Christianity ever arrived. Excavations and research have revealed evidence of pagan burial mounds, strange artefacts and energy lines, or ley lines, said to intersect directly beneath the house. Among them, some claim, is the Michael Line, which connects several ancient spiritual sites across England, including Stonehenge and Glastonbury. What does this mean? To some, it's just geography. To others, it means the house sits at a gateway, a portal, between our world and something else. In the 1960s, the house was purchased by John Humphreys, a retired businessman. What began as a restoration project quickly turned into a nightmare. On his very first night in the house, John said he was dragged from his bed by an unseen force. He later found evidence of ritual sacrifice under the stairwell, children's bones, and strange daggers. Over the decades, John devoted his life to documenting and surviving the entities that plagued the building. He claimed that ancient Ram Inn was haunted by more than just spirits. He believed there was a demon in the house. One of the most infamous rooms in the house is known simply as the Witch's Room. Legend has it, during the 1500s, a woman accused of witchcraft took refuge here before being captured and burned at the stake. Her angry spirit is said to remain, watching, waiting. Visitors have reported objects moving on their own, sudden violent nausea, and even the sensation of being pushed or scratched. Mediums say her presence is unmistakable, a cold hatred that clings to the air. But she is not alone. The ghost of a young girl named Rosie is often seen wandering the hallways, holding a rag doll. A dark, hooded figure, nearly 7 feet tall, has been spotted emerging from the bishop's room. The spirit of a succubus, a female demon, is said to assault male guests in the dead of night. Some paranormal investigators have refused to return. Others have claimed they were followed home. A visiting vicar once tried to perform a cleansing ritual. He reportedly ran screaming from the house, refusing to ever set foot inside again. Over the years, the ancient Ram Inn has been featured on countless television programmes. Most Haunted, Ghost Adventures, Paranormal Lockdown. In one investigation, a camera crew captured a floating orb that passed through a wall. In another, the audio equipment picked up an inhuman growl, though no one was near the room. Thermal imaging has recorded cold spots, sudden drops of 15 degrees or more in a matter of seconds. EMF detectors spike wildly, but the most terrifying evidence, the voices. One recording captured in the witch's room revealed a whisper, almost childlike, "Get out or die." John Humphreys continued living in the house until his death in 2017. He gave tours, spoke to paranormal researchers, and tried, in his own way, to protect the outside world from what was inside. He claimed the spirits were not merely trapped, they were feeding off the energy of the living. To him, the Ramin wasn't just haunted, it was a gateway. Today, the ancient Ramin is maintained by John's daughter and remains open for paranormal tours. Visitors from around the world come to face the house for themselves. Some laugh it off, others never speak of their visit again. So if you ever find yourself in the quiet hills of Gloucestershire and you see an old timber-framed house leaning against the weight of time, think twice before stepping inside, because the Ram does not sleep, and what walks its halls is waiting.